So there's no doubt that the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 is probably one of my favorite devices ever. I love this phone very much, but it's been out for a little while now. And you know, sometimes with phones, the longer they've been out, the slower they can get. So this video is actually going to be dedicated to speeding this thing up and making it run like a beast. I'm going to go through a couple of steps you can take to make sure your Samsung Galaxy Note 10 and Note 10 Plus run as efficiently as possible. And the cool thing is it works whether you're buying it brand new or you've had it for a little while. And also, just to note that a lot of these tips that I'm going to go over are not Samsung specific. So you can actually use them on any Android phone you may have. It's just that your menus may be in different locations. So follow along, do some searching, and I'm sure you guys can figure it out. Anyway, without further ado, let's head to the table and speed this thing up and get it purring like a phone that's been optimized. So now that we're at the table, one of the first things we're actually going to do is reduce some of the animations on the screen just to make it look like everything is moving just a little bit faster. So what you're going to do is going to swipe down, you're going to go into your settings, you scroll down to advanced features, and you have a reduce animation option here, and you just tick that on basically. So what that's going to do is just eliminate some of the extra animations that you get when you go in and out of menus, and it just makes everything move just a little bit faster. Animations are cool and all, but how many times can you actually see and watch the same animation over and over again? This actually makes your phone move a lot quicker because it's not doing those little hiccup animations that you're kind of used to when you're going in and out of things. Now, one of the other things that I like to do is just to get everything accessible for you. The Samsung Galaxy Notes are pretty big phones even when you're dealing with the smaller variant of them. So it's hard for you to always reach up and try to pull down your notification center. There is a cool way for you to actually be able to swipe down from anywhere on the phone to get to the notification center just a little bit faster, increasing your functionality, and that's what this is all about. So if you just tap and hold anywhere on your home screen, then you're going to go to home screen settings, and then you just want to make sure the swipe down for notification panel is selected on there, and that way no matter where you are on the screen, if you just swipe down, your notification panel automatically comes down. That way you don't have to reach all the way to the top to pull down your notifications. So now the next thing we're going to do is reduce the animations even further by going into the developers menu and reduce it directly from the root of the phone itself. So you want to go into your settings, you're going to scroll all the way down to about phone, you're going to go into software information, and you're basically just going to keep tapping your build number. It's going to count down, it'll ask for your PIN, and that's going to enable the developers mode. Scroll all the way to the bottom and you'll have the developers option appear there. Click on that, and then you're going to scroll through this entire menu until we get to the window animation scale, transition animation scale, and animator duration scale. Now, don't really make any changes in this particular menu because there are some things in here that can actually break your phone. You want to be extremely careful about anything you change in this menu, especially if you don't know what it does. Just kind of stick to what I'm showing you here. So when you get to these three settings here, we're going to change these to 0.5, and there's nothing that you really need to do to authorize it. Once it's changed, it's changed. Then you just want to make sure that you're turning your developers mode back off just in case you don't want any accidental touches or anything changed in there accidentally. Then you go back out to your main screen, and then again everything just moves really buttery smooth and extremely quick now that we've kind of eliminated some of the animations that are usually going along with opening and closing menus. So the next option we're going to go on is going back into your settings, and then we're going to go into where it says device care, and in device care there's like these three little dots right on top. If you click on that and you go into advanced, then you have your auto optimization here. The auto optimization is basically just clearing out all the information cached and data to make sure your phone runs as optimal as possible. It's going to do it automatically for you, so you want to go ahead and select that menu, turn it on, and then you want to choose a really good time that you're not going to be using your phone. So normally they default it to about 3 a.m., which kind of works unless you're a night person. Select a time that's really good for you, because while it's doing it, if you're using your phone, it can kind of hinder the auto optimization, so you don't want to be using your phone at that time. And you also want to go ahead and click this to close out any applications. That's basically going to close everything out, clear all the cached information, clear your battery, everything, and just get your phone running optimally. That way when you pick up your phone the next day, you're good to go. And in this same advanced menu, you want to look at the auto restart as well, because restarting your phone at least once a week is definitely recommended needed to make sure your phone is running at optimal performance. So you want to go ahead and power this on, and it's going to be the same thing. You don't need to select more than once a week. That would be overkill in my opinion. So I usually select like a Sunday, the beginning of the week, again at 3 a.m. because I know I'm not going to be using my phone at that time. It's basically got to meet all these criteria that are listed here. Your screen has to be off, the phone has to not be in use, and your battery level has to be at least 30%. The SIM card lock is turned off, and if all those criteria are met, your phone will automatically restart. That way when you pick your phone up, everything is cleared out and you're good to go. So in your same device care menu, we're going to go to battery this time, and in battery you have the app power management option. So in this option, what I want you to select is in the advanced area, and that's going to be put unused apps to sleep. So any application that's not being currently used won't run in the background. It's basically going to put those apps to sleep and only authorize those apps to be used when you open the applications themselves. You can actually click on the app option here, and you'll see that the applications that have been added to this list automatically appear, but you can also add any additional applications that you kind of know run in the background that you don't want running in the background. Just add that to the list, and this further optimizes your phone to move as quickly as possible. Now, if you go back out to your battery area, you have your power mode here as well. So the power mode is basically, think of it like a PC. A PC has a high performance mode, it has an optimized mode, and it has power saving options. The optimized mode is basically going to give you some good performance with good battery life. But if battery life is really not your concern and you want the most power, speed, performance, graphics, everything, if you're gaming on this phone, then definitely you want to switch from optimized to high performance. That's going to get the most out of your processor. It's going to get the most out of your RAM. It's going to get the most out of this phone completely. That coupled with everything that we've done to kind of make everything faster by reducing the animations and optimizing the phone within high performance mode, this phone is going to move super smooth, super fast, and just be extremely optimal for you to do anything on. So turning on a high performance mode, it gives you some settings, and then you just basically apply those settings. It's turning it on. As you can see, it adjusted your CPU, it adjusted your RAM, and basically now your phone is coupled for moving at a high performance rate. This thing is speeding like a phone that's been completely optimized. So that, coupled with just making sure that you keep your system as updated as possible, is going to make sure this phone performs at a completely optimal level, like it's brand new out of the box. Anyway guys, I'm sure if you follow these steps I've detailed in this video, you can get your phone running super efficient and as fast as possible. I'm sure you're going to see a lot of bump in performance and just really make you enjoy using your phone once more if you've ever stopped enjoying it. If you have any kind of optimization tips that I didn't cover in this video, please go ahead and share it in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed the video, just do me a favor and hit that like button. It helps YouTube know that this was a helpful and enjoyable video, and you hitting that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed lets me know that this video was helpful and you enjoy the content on our channel. And also that bell, it's pretty important because it's the only way you guys are going to know and release some cool helpful content like this one. Until next time guys, I'm going to leave some more helpful tips about the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 over here, and as always, make sure to stay safe out there, and until I see you next time, peace out.